17 more minutes, and then I can start putting food in my mouth. 17 more minutes. I've been doing a 24-hour fast for the last 6-7 weeks now, and I absolutely love it. I would suggest for anyone to definitely tap in with it if you've never fasted before, if you've never, if you don't know why fasting is important. It is one of the best things that you can literally do for your body. But I wanted to get on here and just give my genuine feelings at the moment of what I'm going through these last 16 minutes not eating. So I have not eaten for 23 hours and 40 minutes or whatever. So 24, yeah, almost 24 hours. So what I'm feeling right now is anxious to eat, but because I've been doing it for 7 weeks now, I know that it's really just my body craving something. I actually have a ton of energy. That's what's so weird about this. That's why I know now I get why all the ancients, they were fasting and because they knew about like the body's own technology and all the benefits of fasting. But right now, let me see, let me change this. Oh, it's okay. Oh yeah, it's like nice and brighter. Okay, so right now I have a ton of energy, but I'm really hungry. I've been drinking water all day, and I've been doing a little bit of water with like clove in it. And then earlier this morning, I did have my RYZE mushroom coffee, and you can have like black coffee. Like there's certain things that you can take that will not knock you out of your fast from a cellular standpoint. Now, if you're doing it for a spiritual reason, then you definitely just don't want to take anything or just water. Some people go on like just an all water fast, or they'll go on just a dry fast. I have not done a dry fast yet. Maybe I'll try that next week. I don't know, but I've been doing water, and then this morning I had hot water, and I just put a little bit of my RYZE mushroom coffee in it. If you want to check out RYZE mushroom coffee, it's amazing. There's so many benefits. Click the link down below, check it out. But this is, so my water with some cloves in it has been getting me through. And what I'm feeling right now is clarity. So there's a lot of clarity, like ideas just start to pop in. I don't know what it is. Ideas for content creation, ideas or problem solving, like things that I was like worried about or I needed to figure out. I feel like whenever I'm doing on the day of my fast, I feel like the answers come to me. Who knows? I'd have to look at it from a scientific standpoint. And then just spiritually, I just feel like you can hear God more when you're not like feeling bogged down. So eating a steak or eating pizza, eating pasta, if you notice how you start to feel really lethargic and just heavy and you just want to like be loungy and lazy and sluggish after you eat. Well, when you're not eating, it's like, and you go past that point of, especially like I call it past the point of no return. Like after 18 hours, I'm like, okay, I'm going for the long haul. If I can't make it to 18 hours, I'm just like, okay, it's a wash. But I haven't not been able to make it to 18 hours yet. I think it's because I comfortably do 16, 17-hour fast all the time. So just waiting till an extra hour. But those last 6 hours, you guys, is like, that's where you start to really get tested. That's where you're like, okay, all right. And so I noticed that I tend to want to be more productive because I don't necessarily want to link up with anyone or, have a girls' day or whatever, because I can't eat and I can't, I can have water, but it's not fun. So you tend to be by yourself when you're doing a fast, and then you want to fill up your time, or you could sit and meditate. I've done a couple moments like that where I just literally just sit and just like, even if you're not like necessarily closing your eyes, but you're just sitting there and you're just looking out the window and just being and just existing. So there's those moments that I've had, but I tend to like to be really productive. So it just fills up my day. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like today I'm waiting till 7 o'clock because the last time I ate was before 7 p.m. yesterday. I think I ended eating at like 6:58. So I'm going from 6:58 from yesterday all the way till 7 p.m. tonight. So I was like, okay, I'm in the last, stretch. I just wanted to get on and like show you my raw, real, like what I'm going through. So ideas start to pop in. Yes, my stomach is growling, but it goes through waves of like growling, and then it just like goes away. And then I don't have that like where you're like, ooh, I need to put something in my stomach. That feeling, it goes away. And then I just get a burst of energy. It's really weird. It's like once I get past the like, ooh, I need to eat something, like my stomach's growling. Once that goes away after 15 minutes, I then get like gifted some like a little kick of energy. I don't know. Let me know if you guys feel the same way, if you've experienced that. If you don't, what I've researched is that you just really are lacking the correct amount of minerals in your body. So, of course, do your research. Dr. Eric Berg is amazing. Dr. Mindy Pels is amazing for fasting. Barbara O'Neill is amazing for fasting. Dr. Bobby Price is amazing for fasting. So those are, different people that you can tap in with if you're considering it, and then what the best method is for you. Also, I really like Dr. Mindy because she dives deep into like the science for women, because we're a lot of the science out there for fasting is made with men being the subjects. And so obviously women have cycles, and so there is a correct time, a better time to fast. So if you're worried about like a woman's hormones and things like that, then definitely tap in with Dr. Mindy Pels. She's really good for that. Um, yeah, I just clarity, bursts of energy, wanting to be productive, wanting to be focused. I tend to want to like have moments where I meditate, where I'm just kind of like just being. And that feels really good. I also really like how my stomach feels when it's empty. Like I have no inflammation in I'm not gonna like get up and show you my stomach right now, but I have no inflammation in my stomach right now. It just feels nice and like flat and empty. I mean, I do have a little bit of fat, like a little tiny bit of fat that I'm trying to get off on the very bottom, just a little thin layer. But like my actual gut, like it just feels like just really like not inflamed. Like, even if like what inflames me is nuts. Like if I have nuts, immediately my stomach will go broop. So I actually think I might be allergic to nuts. I just enjoy eating nuts, and there's protein in it, and I don't get enough protein in already. Technically, I get enough, but it's not like the optimal amount because of I don't eat meat. So giving up nuts would be a really big deal for me, but I can tell. So again, I feel like I can feel into my body more. I feel like I can feel when like something is making me inflamed, because I do these fasts once a week. And then what else? I feel like my skin has been like starting to clear up. I think I'm just on a whole journey with my skin right now. So there's several factors that have gone into, my skin journey, which I'll get into at another time, another video. But if you're worried, if you're wanting to clear up your skin, the research is there, it does definitely affect because again, your body's detoxing. So once you hit, I believe it's once you start to hit to like 18, 20 hours, your body then starts to kick into autophagy, which essentially means that your body is starting to eat on itself. But I know that sounds scary. It's not. Your body actually has energy to clean up junk cells, dead cells, because it's like, okay, well, there's no food. Usually we're used to having food in the body after, right when the person wakes up or right around lunchtime, and there's no food. So, okay, great. We have a ton of energy still. Why don't we just, hi? Okay, great. We have a ton of energy still. Why don't we just go right into doing some extra cleanup? And yeah, I don't know if maybe that's what it is, like what the energy that I'm feeling, where it's like, okay, I'm super hungry, but like I get past the stomach growling part and then I get a kick of energy. I don't know if it's the cells like doing a quick little cleanup. I don't know what it is. I really want to like learn the actual step by step of like exactly what's happening, but the general idea of what's happening, based on what I've researched from Dr. Eric Berg, Dr. Mindy Pels, is your body just is kicking into autophagy, and that's why people have been doing it for millennia, hundreds of thousands of years, and we had to, right? We didn't have a choice. Like we had to do fasting because of famines and things like that, and the body was still able to operate. And this is the first time in human history where there's just an abundance of food every day, and you don't even have to walk to go get it. You can just Postmates it to your front door, hot and ready. So Hallie, I'm in my last like stretch. I don't even know, maybe it's 7 o'clock right now, but I'm in my last stretch of my 24-hour fast. And so I wanted to get on and just show you guys, like, just explain in the raw, real moment of exactly what I'm feeling, exactly what I'm going through. And overall, I feel great. Again, it does right now is starting to have I'm starting to have a growling moment. So I'm definitely ready to eat. But outside of just getting past let me see, when the growling starts to happen, that's when I start like really making sure I'm drinking my water. That's why I'm like really trying to rev myself up, and make sure everyone that's coming in, make sure to like the video. That's why I'm really revving myself up to do a dry fast, because the water is what gets me through the stomach growls. I don't know. I mean, you just got to tap into spirituality at that point. Like when there's no water, it's just like, you got to just talk to God and get through that moment, or like, you know, do something productive to where you just kind of refocus. And that's the thing I'll say too, all day, my Sundays have just been more productive than they ever have been, because I'm just filling up my day with things that are meaningful, things that are going to move me forward, whether it's like working on my business, you know, working on content creation, you know, working on other projects, cleaning. Like it refocuses me. Let me see what you said. Oh my gosh, my stomach's growling. Ramadan is starting. Oh yeah, that's right. It's that time of year. Ramadan is starting Monday or Tuesday. I'm about to be doing the sun up to sundown fast for 30 days. I'm so looking forward to it. Wow. So what are you gonna do? Are you doing completely no food, no nothing? Or are you kind of like, because I know some people like they just only remove a couple things, but then they'll still like, I know you're technically not supposed to eat anything. You're not supposed to do anything. Maybe you can start off with a dry fast for a certain number of hours. And that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe just like get through the first, like maybe go till 4 o'clock or like 3 o'clock. And then at like 3, that'll be my treat, is like the water. So that's a really good idea. Thank you for that. So yeah, what are you doing? So yeah, you eat before the sun comes up, and then you eat after the sun. Okay, it goes down. No food, no drink. Okay, yeah, that's right. So no nothing during the sun being up. Yeah, that's wild. I did that. I think I was telling you last time. I did that for a week, and I was proud of myself for that week. But I mean, I lost a lot of weight. I was working at a job I hated, so it was a lot on me. And I was drinking water, which I think you're technically not supposed to have even gum. I was asking my best friend, she's like, yeah, you can't even have gum. You can't have water. Like it's literally the whole time connecting with God, like just letting your body detox and all that. So that's so cool. That's really cool. I want to do what my goal is this year. I want to do a 3-day, it'll be water. I don't feel called to do a 3-day dry fast, but I want to do a 3-day water fast. So I'm kind of like working myself up. So I think I might do 30 hours. I don't know. I got to feel called to make a decision on how I want to do it, how I want to lead up to it. I definitely don't want to just jump into it. This Ramadan, I'm focusing on my health. I personally don't normally eat before the sun comes up, but sure, let me see. Hold on. But this time I'm going to do it and make sure I get protein at the start and bomb. Yeah, because that was the thing. Like when I did it, and this is when I was like 26 years old. I think I had never done it, but my best friend always did it. So I was like, oh, I'm going to do it with you this year. You know, not understanding the spiritual side, not understanding how to do it correctly, like replenishing my body at all. But I was 26, so it was fine. I was able to still have a lot of energy and stuff. But I did notice I lost a lot of my muscle in 1 week because I wasn't replenishing correctly. That's when I actually ate meat during that time. Um, and yeah, I should have, I was not doing it well. So I'm happy that you're like making sure to get your protein in, because I know a lot of people feel really weak because they're not making smart decisions of what they're eating when you're allowed to eat when it's the sun's down. So, yeah. So that's exciting though. Definitely let me know how it's going as you're doing your thing. I don't even know what time it is, you guys. What can someone tell me what time it is? If it's 7 o'clock, I'm gonna get off because I gotta eat something. I just gotta put something in my mouth. But what I'm gonna do is I am not, because I'm on my phone right now, so I am not going to shove a bunch of stuff in my mouth. 7 your time. Ooh! I made it. I made it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, yes, get your beauty sleep, girl. Like you, right when I go, like you got to just boom, right to the bed. Because you want to get that 10 to 2, that melanin kick. What was I saying? I'm just full. Oh yeah. I'm not going to just like immediately shove a bunch of stuff in my mouth. I'm actually going to break it with like a little bit of celery juice, and then I'm gonna, eat, and then eat consciously and slowly and all that. So for anyone else that's out there, don't just like start shoving stuff in your mouth. If you decide to do the 24-hour fast, you can actually make yourself sick. You can actually really mess up your digestive system doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, guys. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me on these last 16 minutes of the power hour. Congratulations on your 24-hour fast. Yes, absolutely. Have a beautiful week. Have a beautiful start to your Ramadan, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.